Hello, barbarian. It's raining. I don't have an umbrella. I don't have an umbrella. I think there's a mini boss or something over here. I think. Some bad things can happen here. I lost my money, really? Holy crap! This game stole my money. What the hell? My money is not on the map. This game stole my money. Bastards. Just as well. Money will corrupt me. Well, this game is fun and also frustrating. There's a lot of my internet went out. And I'm back on, but the game stole my money. If I had just started, I would be pissed off. But I currently don't care. That's sort of a mini boss over there. Let's see. Is it worth fighting this guy? Yeah, I don't want to fight a giant fox. He's dead. He's dead, Jim. I didn't really get anything from that. I guess he was guarding something. That's my guess. What are you wolves doing here? Okay. No treasure? Really? Thought there would be something cool here. Something that big guarding nothing? I don't believe it. Am I supposed to go down there? It's a trap. Feels like one. Might as well gather some flowers while I'm here. Oh, wait. There's something in there. Some kind of boss is in here. wonder if I should fight. What do you think? Should I fight? Whatever's in there? I don't really have anything to lose. I'll do it. I have no idea what's in here. Sometimes I post casting calls. I don't know if I'm gonna fight this guy. Fuck. I thought I had more reach. That's what she said. Man, this guy's nimble. That's what I want. He's dead. So that's how you get meteorite. Like I care. Okay, he's dead. Yes, the weapon is actually called Rusted Anchor. Yesterday I had a bad allergy attack. Still played. I've got remnants of that. I'm allergic to cats. I hung out with the wrong cat. I have Claritin somewhere, but it'll keep me up all night. Imagine if I'm up all night playing. That's a terrible thing about games like this. Like yesterday, I was only supposed to play for 30 minutes or so. I think I played for 5 hours. Because time doesn't seem to... It doesn't feel like time passes. Wow, what are we doing here? I remember a long time ago when I discovered World of Warcraft. I played for 14 hours. But that game was designed to be like crack. Just a few more minutes. Because no matter when you left the game, it always felt like you're leaving on a cliffhanger. Let's see what happens. I think if this game were social, like World of Warcraft, then it would be... Well, I'm not sure if it would be addictive. Because you can summon people to help you, it's just that you can't communicate with them. Maybe if they have microphones. Yes, I've done that before. I've talked to people on a microphone. I'm not sure where to go. I think I can gallop off a ledge onto somewhere else. Oh, maybe over there. Alright. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter if my character died. The only consequence of death is you lose your money. Then you have a chance to regain it. One chance. Is this where... Alright, I will probably die attempting this, but I don't care. Previous games, the Dark Souls games, did not have a horse, but this is a much larger world, so I guess it's a good idea to have a horse to save time going from one place to another. But then they do stupid things like you could double jump. Like, I'm not Santa Claus, I don't need a Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. The mounted combat is clunky and stupid. Very stupid, very clunky. And then you have stupid things like this, like, oh, I want a horse, I'm going to do this. Which is very irritating. So irritating that I'm probably going to stop trying this. Dead. Ooh, yep, totally dead. Told you I'd die. Man, that took a long time to die. Not going back. Fuck that. I went here. I don't know if the reason why my future wife was not there, maybe because there was an internet problem. No, that's not where I want to go. I want to go here. Wait a minute. I'm a mess. Total mess. Why do I have a fireplace here? Did I already talk to her? Am I that out of my mind that I don't remember talking to her? What's in this? Erased my mind. Dude, put railings on these stairs. Right, she's not here. And I don't know why. First time in my life this happened. What did I not do? I don't know. Alright. I don't know what to do. I need to get something from... I don't need to get something from here. I'm going to get something from here. I think I forgot to do that last time. Nope, that's not where I want to be. It's terrible being stupid. It's an affliction. Why will Ranny not see me? So I'm supposed to talk to her somewhere. Just passing through. Though I should fight these people because I want their spear. Let there be light. But don't let there be light beer. Normally I don't fight these guys up here, but I'm going to. So I want peace. Fuck. I want peace, fuck. Alright. There's something in my eye. That would have been terrible if I fell. Stop running. Okay, I'm gonna fight these people. Please give me your spear. That's all I want. Ooh, they dropped something. Please let it be a spear. I don't even know the spear is good. What did you drop? They did not drop the spear. I'm gonna write a letter. I have to complain. Do one of you guys have a spear? Probably not as good as my anchor. Man, they're tough. I also think they're made out of feces. They're called claymen. But that might just be a polite term for feces. Darling, I made a sculpture of you. Oh, of what material? Clay. Why does it smell like that? I don't know. I have no idea. Do you like the way they poof out when they die? Alright, I don't know what I'm doing. What is my mission? What time is it? It's not that late. Where should I go? I might try to perform a cheese. Yes, that's what I will try to do. I'll try to cheese. People are going to shoot at me. I think the way to evade this guy is just to jump up where he is. Cheater. Normally, I wouldn't care about fighting them, but they're very annoying. Yeah, I'm sure. Dick. That's one guided missile. Okay. I'm gonna try the cheese. Wish me luck. Is the cheese strong today? Is that archer still trying to shoot me? What a dick. I'm a tad frustrated. I don't know if you can tell that. I'm a tad frustrated. Well, let me guess, he's gonna hit me no matter what I do. Oh, he didn't. That's weird. I wonder if I try to fight these people without cheesing them, if I would do well. But it's too much fun to cheese. Let's try this again. Alright, he's shooting, but he can't. I don't think he could hit me. Let me take my time getting in the position. supposed to jump over? Yep. Cheese number 1. Don't worry, I'm going to mess this up because there's 2 more. Let me get out of my pissy mood. He's coming. Artificial intelligence. Trying to attract his attention. Excuse me, sir, do you have any grape upon? Oh, that movie will never have a sequel. The story is finished. Ooh, cheese number 2, baby. I cheesed 2 in a row. Can I cheese this last one? I looked at footage of Dalla Morte yesterday. I can probably make... I don't know if bloopers is the word. Oh yes, this is a rusted anchor baby. It's an anchor baby. Alright, here he comes. Oh, would cheese number 3 work? Every once in a while, the cheese does not go according to plan. This might be such an instance. I did not touch... Well, I might have touched myself, but not in a private area. I lost some fans with that movie. Every once in a while I make a movie and I lose people. Also, every once in a while when I say stupid things on my stream, I lose fans. Holy crap! All 3 were successful cheeses. Jesus Christ. Great Jar Arsenal. Is that a talisman? It is. What does it do? Vastly raises maximum equipment. Wow. So I could have the best armor. Alright, let me get out of here. The victory can be lost. I can't... Man, you're my good luck charm. Because I have attempted this cheese a few times. And, well, more than a few times. A few days. Like, I think on 2 separate occasions. And there's always something that went wrong. But that was perfect. I like when cheese works. Okay, I think I'm supposed to do this, but I'm not sure. You, Matt. You're the only one who said something in the chat. I do not like fighting this boss. The upcoming one. Zero pleasure.
The stars have aligned. The festival is nigh. Aye, the festival.
Okay, I think the battle will happen.
Allow me to paint you the full picture.
Well, I totally want to do not just a re-edit. Well, not re-edit. Dalamorte in HD with color correction. But I want to do an AI version in which it's real world instead of dolls. But I tested. I did tests. No AI platform that I use currently allows it, unless I try 100 times per shot, which is expensive. Because I don't use free AI. I pay for AI, so everything that I do is money, even if it's a test.
Howling at the sky.
Okay.
But now we must make merry. Oh, get a salad.
That was a burp, but it was disguised as something else. That was a burp. I don't know if you heard it. Well, tech experts don't own any software or AI platform. There are two platforms that boast that they're not censored, but the quality is not good. I'm sure that... No, actually, I'm not sure. See, when digital merchants started imposing censorship against violence, against nudity, definitely against sexuality. I don't know if it's true, but I heard that it's credit card merchants who impose the censorship. I don't know. I just know that there is censorship. But I guess that some company would rise. Because imagine, if you're the first platform that says, alright, we'll take your movies and you don't have to censor them, they'd explode with money. Or that's what I think. I think everyone's going to flock to them. Because even mainstream movies are censored. So, it's been years and no one did that yet. Or, like, I remember with YouTube being kind of finicky about certain things. Was this site Gab or BitChute? I joined, but they're political sites. It's their non-censorship has to do with words, not with video or whatever. So, and it was buggy, severely buggy. I don't know how those sites are now, but man, that would be fun to make an AI like Dalamorte animation to real life. That would be hilarious. But yeah, I'm just thinking, logically, there is a need for an uncensored, like, at least a streaming platform. Not just AI, but just watching movies that are not censored. And it hasn't happened yet. Or if it has, it's very tiny and I've never heard of it. I don't know what Rumble is. But I would love for there to be a platform. Like, even if I get a much smaller percentage of royalties, I'm just dying to upload my movies to somewhere. Although, I do want people to have the physical discs. Like the upcoming The Gods Are Rapists. I don't even know if any place will accept it. Even in its, like, I had a censored version where I had to completely omit one scene, and then I have blurs over body parts in other scenes. But that's probably going to be rejected. But even if it were allowed, like, I'm working on the behind the scenes now. I'm at 90 minutes. I want to do another 90 minutes for the physical disc. And that's not going to be streamed. Unless it ends up on a torrent site. Alright, let me try to summon somebody. Wow, there are people available. Netflix had my movies when they had DVDs, when they had physical discs, they had my movies. But after Blockbuster fell, I don't know if that was just a coincidence, but at some point Netflix just decided, like, fuck independent movie makers.
Hey!
It's okay though. I've seen interviews with movie makers who say that I don't know if they stream them. I have no idea. But it's gone. Like, I'm deleted.
Hey!
It was a good way to get the name out, but as I was beginning to say, I saw some interviews with directors who caution, like, do not sign with Netflix. I forgot what their reasons were. It might not even be cancellation, it just might be that I'm very low level. I often say that I'm not delusional. You know, it could just be that, you know, the company paradigm shifted, and they're taking only the best quality. Like, if you want, I'm not sure if it's if you want them to fund your movie, but my cameras are considered Netflix approved. That's the gear I have. But I still doubt that anything I come up with they would want. Like my idea for an art house version of Frankenstein, maybe the first minute you hear about it, you think, like, oh, yeah, I'll fund that. That would be great in my portfolio. But then when I reveal how much nudity it will have, it's not going to be something that you want in your portfolio, I'm sure. You know, if you're pretentious, I don't think that's going to work for you. Alright, I'm going to summon... Yeah, I'm usually a coward for... I hate this fight so much that I don't really participate. I just go around summoning people. That's my job. I'm just going to summon help. I don't really care about this boss. Stupid fight, stupid moves. Not interested. I want medieval combat. Like, I want medieval fantasy. I don't want whatever this garbage is. And to me, the jump button, like jumping, that should be for obstacles, not for being incorporated into a fight. So I don't really care about this fight, and others like it. I want swing, block, that kind of stuff. Alright, he's dead. I summoned the right people. Pretty happy. I made the right choice. Summoned the right people. They're probably wondering, where was he this whole time? I was summoning help. Alright, I'll let this play out. I like this animation. You know, there's some games where you can't quit the animation. Whenever I quit the animation in a Souls game, it's not that I don't like it. Like, I like them all. It's just that I've seen them a lot. But I remember when I played Far Cry 5, some of it was frustrating because I think it's called a cinematic. And you could quit it, but then another cinematic would play, and you can't quit it. Like, oh, God. I remember having mild amusement with the game, The Last of Us. But then their sequel, The Last of Us 2, I couldn't wait for that to come out. I pre-ordered it at GameStop, and then I played it, and it should have been called Man Bun. Like, everyone was like an alternative lifestyle person. So it was like homosexuals, lesbians, whatever else. And I thought it was kind of funny, like in a post-apocalyptic zombie world, do you think that you would argue with someone about your sexuality or something like that? So all the plot twists were, I don't want to offend anyone who's gay or lesbian. It's just that I'm not. And when I played The Last of Us, nothing like that was part of the game. But even if there were, like, you know, that girl's going out with that girl, whatever, like, I didn't care because I played the game to kill zombies or whatever they were. And then The Last of Us 2 was just social indoctrination. And you could not quit. You could not leave any of that indoctrination. You can skip, and you had to perform those missions. So after the second day, I even went on YouTube, like, how do I stop this? I just want to play the game. And your story's stupid, so quit the animation. Couldn't, so I returned it. And it was a very awkward moment because the clerk was very obviously, well, let's just say he was effeminate. And it's like, why are you returning it? Like, this game's great. And I said, well, I just don't like it. I didn't give a reason, but I don't know. It was a loss because I think I bought it for $70, and then I returned. I'm sorry, I sold it back. I didn't know that GameStop was. I don't know if it still has the policy, but they don't want you to feel like you're stuck with the game. So if you buy a game that's terrible, you could return it. I didn't know that, so I just sold it back as a used game, $10. I just didn't want it anywhere near me. And then a couple of other games were like that. It's like, can I just play the game? I don't care. Like, the boss I just killed, I don't care if he's gay. Although, you know, you might think I'm a homophobe. Like, you killed that gay boss? Well, at the last horror convention that was in Shitland, some guy came over to me, and I guess socially inept people or socially retarded people know that you're stuck at the table and you have to talk to them. But I'm very good at disengaging. But for some reason, I thought this person was interested in the movies. But after asking a question about a movie, he would just say something like, I'm pansexual. Why would I care? It's like, hey, Matt, like if we never met together, your name's Matt? I'm Bill. I'm heterosexual. Like, what happened to people? That's the way you converse? So yeah, I had to disengage. I had to politely disengage. Also, I was thinking, like, if that guy buys any of my movies, he's gonna be pissed. Because I make fun of people like him. Trust me, sir, you do not... Oh, I'm sorry, madam. You don't want some... Whatever you are, you don't want to buy this. You do not want to buy this movie. Okay. Well, I've got money. I could level up at least once.
The glory of the planet have fallen. I can't find them. I'll use a living way. Well, the wheel of fate is on the card. You are a fine. If it's you are a fine.
I think I have to talk to the jar. Where does the jar go? The jar was just here. Where did he... Oh, there he is. You have to talk to the jar.
Oh, aye. One hit after that, and as such. As luck. Who could expect... Just you wait. Who could expect... Just you wait. All from now on, so...
I'm just exhausting this dialogue.
All from now on, so...
The game is vindictive. Like, if you don't do everything exactly the right way, you're out of luck. I'm gonna level up. Okay. Let me see if I could talk to Ranny. She was not at the tower. Maybe she's there now. I hope she is. I want to talk to her. Hi, I'm pansexual. It's... Sometimes talking to people makes me feel like I'm on a hidden camera show. Like, why would you say that? I don't care what your sexuality is. Also, it's not my business. It's really not my business what you are. I can understand revealing things about yourself because it might conflict. Like, I'm not political, but, like, let's say if you were deeply Democrat. Man, when I was a kid, when I was a teen, when I was in my 20s, when I was in 30s, I didn't know the difference between Democrat or Republican. No one ever said anything about it, but maybe it's because of the kind of people I associated with. We have better things to do than, something as stupid and temporary as politics. But, so I guess these days, the extremists have to declare, like, I'm extremely left or I'm extremely right. Like, imagine if a guy and girl meet at a coffee shop and, they're like, oh, and there's a little flirting. So maybe then is the time, like, oh, by the way, I'm extremely left or extremely right. Oh, well, I'm the opposite. Well, it could have worked, but bye. So maybe in that situation, but anything else, save it. Oh, she's here. That's Randy. She wasn't here before.
Oh, I believe I please have done. I have no reason intriguing.
Okay, in conversation sometimes, when I'm about to tell a blasphemous joke or make a criticism of religion,
I see our tale. Should I reply anticipate?
I ask, as a courtesy, are you religious?
As we proceed,
And if the answer is yes, I don't say the joke and I don't say the criticism.
That struck Limgrave. It left a go there. Like
So I can understand that, but just...
others will be doomed. I, like thee, heed not that, I'm sure. I, like thee, heed not that, I'm sure.
I'm gonna marry her. I'm not kidding. I always marry her. No matter who I play. Oh, and it must be a progressive game because I'm playing a woman, and that's a woman. Same-sex marriage. Even in these times. Oh, I'm supposed to talk to these ghosts. I can't leave this tower until I talk to 3 ghosts. Well, I never thought about making a movie on a plane, but I'm pretty sure that there are studios that have plane interiors. Wait a minute, for Holocaust Cannibal, I made a fake interior of a plane. For like the second cut, I did that. But man, when I was a kid, I was a member of the boys club. One of the derelicts who was there, and there were many derelicts. I said this before, but as a caution, if you have a kid, don't think that a membership to the boys club is just cheap babysitting. There's riffraff, like a lot of, at least where I was, a lot of derelicts with bad parents.
I see here. I don't know what's.
It's a very pompous person. But anyway, one of the derelicts described a misadventure, and I went along with him, and it was to a junkyard. It took about half an hour to walk there, and on top of a vehicle, like a box truck kind of vehicle, there was the front nose of an airplane. And you must remember when you were a kid, like imagine being in the cockpit of a plane, just the fun of that. And then when I started making movies, I thought, I wonder if something like that is still there, but the junkyard was out of business. I thought, maybe I could do that again. But I don't have a reason for it. Like sometimes I've written material or came up with things to do when I had a location. Like when my friend Rocco was to be evicted from his house, he said, hey, do you want to use the house for a movie? How long do we have? 1 week. Okay. So I filmed the crucifier at his house. Then we got kicked out. Or he got kicked out. He was evicted. I don't know if evicted is the right word for that. But, I had a location, and I had these notes for the movie Crucifier, and I thought, all right, let's film it now. And that's what I did. And then before I made movies, a friend nicknamed Caveman, he said, hey, my father's away. Do you want to film something on the roof of my house? And I had Laurel and Hardy on the brain at that time. Like, I didn't know how many shorts they had filmed. And this local movie/music store had all of their VHS. It was $20 for each one. And they were all like 20, 25 minutes. And they had a lot of shorts that were on a rooftop. I said, yeah, definitely. And I only had half an hour, and I said, all right, we're going to make up stuff as we go. Like, I guess we're going to be chimney cleaners. But I thought, man, I am clever. Instead of cleaning the inside of the chimney, we cleaned the outside of the chimney with, like, window spray. Is it any wonder I never became mainstream? Did I talk to 3 ghosts? Not sure. If I talk to 3 ghosts, I'll be able to leave. There's a 3rd ghost I didn't talk to. What the fuck? I think it's the wolf guy. Where is he? Watch, I'm not going to be able to leave the tower. See? Where is this wolf guy? I have to talk to him. I also have to make pee-pee, and I have to get another beer. Not in that order. No, that's the order. Like, I wouldn't get a beer and then make pee-pee. Alright, talk to him. And I did not talk to the wolf guy. I'm not against making a mainstream movie, and I could make a child's movie. You know, it'd be a movie about pedophilia. No. I have a criticism of so-called children's movies. I even had criticism as a child of certain shows. Like Mr. Magoo, like, yeah, I'm a kid. I want to see a cartoon character of an old man. That's what I call entertaining as a kid. Children's teleporting. And it seems like I love computer-generated 3D animation movies. Love it. Especially if it's 3D. Sign me up. I don't care what it is. But, molested. That's a good one. But you probably know, you might have seen a movie that's meant for kids, and when you watch it, there's, I don't know if it's humor for adults, and I'm against that. Like, if you're a parent and you bring your child to a movie, or you rent a movie, you buy a movie, you stream a movie for your child, that's not for you to be entertained, that's for the child to be entertained. So stop putting adult stuff in movies, especially boob. No. Let the movie be purely for a kid, not for the babysitter. So if I ever made a child's movie, it would be cute. I could do that because I'm very childish. I'm childish and childlike.
I shall, and it will be so this doll. Still, I look. I shall, and it will be. I have high hope.
I don't know why the wolf is not here. Maybe I have to quit and reload. Oh, sorry. But yeah, part of me being not being mainstream is I don't have humor for a general audience. I'm capable of it, but I don't see a reason for it. Although, if I were guaranteed, like, Bill, make a mainstream movie, you'll get this amount of money, I'll do it. I have no problem doing that. But there's no such thing as a guarantee. Unless it's like, Bill, here's $10 million, here's $1 million for the director and writer fee. That's a guarantee. Well, that's another thing. Porn, you might see, I have to quit and reload. I think that's what I need to do. If you will just bear with me. I have to talk to this third ghost and he's not here. I don't know why. Maybe I was supposed to talk to him. Holy crap, I have to make PB. I'm not a Hollywood insider, But just from, just armchair witness. Is that the word I'm looking for? Get a Gatorade. No, I'm not going to pee into a Gatorade bottle. But it seems like other things are opening up. I'm not saying that the Hollywood studio system is dead or anything like that, but there are other ways. I don't think I would benefit from it because like, for instance, I just re-edited Santa Claus Serial Rapist, but I re-edited the movie under the name The Gods Are Rapists. And I took out a lot of dialogue. During the original, I think it was made in 2015 or 2016, but back then, I was not aware that the dialogue, which was interesting to me, was not interesting to most people. Because I've never stopped trying to learn. So some of the dialogue must have seemed like homework to people. Man, they're talking about the Greek myths. So I'm getting better. I'm learning. But the other thing is that I should have hired 100% trained actresses, trained actors. But I hired cool people, models, and I think only 2 of the people in the movie were trained. Like Emily and this girl, Sabrina. But I don't regret having made that. Because I made it. Like, how many people go through with, like, oh, I want to do this? Well, do it. I did. Alright, I don't know why this wolf is not here. But I have to make pee-pee. I wonder what color it will be this time. I'll be back. Anybody who comes in, can you assure them that I'll be back? Unless something bad happens to me in the bathroom. I'll be back. I'm back. I know you're impressed that I'm back. I'm back. I'm gonna type something into Google. Alright, Ranny. What happens if, I think it's Blythe is not there? If Blade the Wolf is missing, skipped, or not appearing in Randy's Rise questline in Elden Ring, you can usually bypass minor steps or fix his location by progressing main bosses like Star Scourge. I did that! Radahn's festival triggered early. If you activated the Grand Lift or touched the Altus Plateau set of grace, the Radahn festival starts automatically. Blade will be stuck at Red Mane Castle until you defeat Star Scourge, after which Randy's lower tower will become available. That happened. Skips a free river for long river jail. Oh, I don't care. I don't care. Let's see if I can jump out of a window. Oh, I can leave. How did that happen? That's weird. I just magically... I don't understand. I'm not angry, I just don't understand. Yeah, in the Souls games, sometimes the quick fix is just quit and reload. Okay. Going back to the castle. Right? Might not be good for me to go back, but I'm going back. I swore I'd never come back. Is he here? I wonder if he's here. Alright, I might lose you for a second. Just bear with me. I'm back. Right? I am back. Please tell me I'm back. Yes, I'm back. Okay.
Brave chess celebration history. Finally, I'm no longer I have a task. This day we meet. It's time we meet.
You don't say.
It's time we meet again. It's time we meet.
Alright, now that I've talked to him... Yeah, that's something that's busted about this game. Then again, it happened in Grand Theft Auto 2. Like, sometimes there are people who don't interact with you until you start the mission. Which I like. I was going to make a movie about that. Well, not about that, but a movie in which people behaved like that. Sort of like a Twilight Zone thing, but... I just didn't... Oh, alright, so there's a boss in there now. Which I'm not going to fight right now. I almost forgot that there's going to be a new Grand Theft Auto at the end of the year. Are you going to play Grand Theft Auto? The new Grand Theft Auto? I think I'm strong enough to do this all by myself. Oh, alright. Treasure. Not what I want, but it's what I have. Okay. I really don't know if I should be doing what I'm doing, but I'm doing it. I believe that I needed that to make fire weapons. Could be wrong. I feel that I'm a little too strong for this area, but because I have bad luck, I probably will, or I possibly might get killed anyway. I avoided that. Mistakes can... Ooh, I need that. I totally need that. Do I have another one? If I have another one, I could upgrade my weapon. I think I can upgrade my weapon. Holy crap. Alright. Well, let me still gallivant a little bit. Because there's stuff in here I have to do. Well, I don't have to do it, but I kind of want to do it. Taking a little break. How much damage can I do to her? Not enough. Oh, there are a lot of things that I've yet to do. Good. Uh-oh, kitty cat. Do you hear the cat? There are two troublesome things over here. It's best to fight them only one at a time, but even one at a time, they're tricky. Let me see if I can summon somebody over here. Which also probably means I'll get invaded over here. Oh, I didn't see you there. How rude that I didn't see you there. I've already done things here. Yep, I have done things there. Okay. Wait a minute. I can open a door here. That would be great, right? Yes, yes, yes. Because there's another way to get in here. That's what I mean. Okay. They disparage these messages left by assholes. Let's see if I can summon anyone. I would like to summon somebody, if you don't mind. Nobody yet. It's not that late, right? Ooh, I can make those things. I wish I had made them earlier. I haven't made any pots yet. What kind of weapon is he holding? Oh, it's a twin spear. Go and quit broadcasting and start again. Sometimes that rattles people.